Alright, floors explored. Go check this one middle room. Finish it off. Zombie Hollow in containment. Is he actually contained? He is. Grappler zombie? Oh, grappler zombie's loose. Let's try some melee combat with you. Haven't meleeed anything in a while. Alright, care about. Alright, so we got the barracks with grenades again. So, first thing I need to know is what kind of light do we have? So no light down in the rooms, that's good. And a procedure. Hack the computer. Smash the computer. Eventually. You got the Gorilla Glass upgrade on that one. And back to the battle rifle. Alright, so we have got the light behind us taken care of. Problem now is the light inside the barracks. See if we can relocate them. Nope, not working. So it's going to be open door, light. Yep. Peek. Tempted to just toss a grenade around the corner there. Peek. Alright, so we got the NR-031 dispatch, same one we had last time. This is the bright green and yellow, comparatively low force variant. You know, it only has C4 hacks for its upper end. In a well-lit room, possibly I could open the door and pop the two lights before it came around. Ideally, if I get both doors open and I back off into a area where the light doesn't penetrate, I'd be able to shoot it when it moves into the lit area here. That's the theory. Problem is, currently the light is going far enough. I'd like to stand here and shoot, because that way if a grenade pops out, I can just close the doors immediately. If I'm back here, the grenade might get to me before I can get to a door. Leave this door open. Back off to here, close this door. So you never want to rely on the information that they give you for lighting in a tactical situation where there's variable lighting between you and the enemy. I've had many examples where I've shown that I've been like standing back here, so I've been like 20 spaces back in the dark, but a robot enemy like this will step into the light, see me, and still be able to hit me, or fire grenades, or shoot its gun. So I tend to try never to actually test this variable lighting situation. Theoretically, I can stand here and it's very dark, and it's bright there, but I just don't trust it. Just don't trust it. Yeah, throwing dropped, but all I would be doing would be putting a grenade like right here. So I mean, I'd stand here, peek, put the grenade here, So worst case, it would still end up in a place where it would probably kill the robot. So, nah, robots don't have IR. That's why I clear my lighting situation down here first. At least they haven't in the past. That's what, the NR? Let me go check real quick. I don't think they've changed those. Just has the C's flag. Nothing else. Just C's like anything else. So, I could wait here. If it steps, it has to get to, like, I can't get a bead on it if it's like right here, because my line of fire will hit the door right here. I need it to be like up here. Step all the way out. I'm not sure if it'll pop a grenade out before then, so it'd be actually a better setup if I left these two doors open. I only need to get one shot on it with the battle rifle. I need it to not be right there is what I need. Alright, problem now is if I step out, take a shot, and he pops the grenade out quickly enough, I may not be able to get the door closed before the grenade gets to me, given that short range. Let's see. I think it's safer if we go back to this arrangement. Turn on safe mode. Sure likes his corner. Yeah, let's grenade him. All right, so we're gonna wield. Oh, let's see. Wield battery. Throw battery right there. There you go. My throwing skill's back to 2. Keep mentioning how it's such a little deal that skill rusts. It's so easy to recover. It's really silly. Alright, so we got our throwing skill 2 again. Let's go back to grenade in our hand. Oh, now he's a little further up. I'm a little worried about that angle, especially with the computer right here. I don't know if this will block my grenade throw or not. That'd be pretty embarrassing. Let's let him move around a bit. Ooh, I think he's more centrally located. Alright, we'll give that a try. So, we have a grenade in hand. Activate. Grenade, peek, throw, grenade. Anywhere up in this area would be great. I'll leave that door open. The boom has occurred. Dead. Get our headlamp back on. No grenades flying around. Alright, so there could still be things inside the rooms, so still want to be careful. Another book? Ah, useless. Bow of the handgun. I don't care about that. More Tower of the Handgun. Yeah, that's what you fear right there. He pops one of those things out. Usually those won't come out first. I don't know if it's guaranteed to go through the rest, but I mean, that's a lot of grenades to go through. I don't know exactly how the rules work, but I almost never see a C4 hack come out in the early stages. The Taurus Raging Bull. It's a pistol, though. Don't like pistols. Don't care about pistols. Alright, whole bunch of nothing. Nobody hiding in the crapper. We've had pretty good luck on the computers so far, recently. And we got another one. Eek. Alright, what is ours this time? Don't care. None of the weapons are interesting to me. None of the magazines are interesting. Got some more 8x40. I'm always happy to see some more 8x40. And that is it. Wow, these barracks are being decidedly... I guess the list of things that I would care about is pretty small now. I want the Rivtech sniper rifle. I'd rather use that over the Barrett, but other than that, I can't think of any weapons that I'd get out of here that I actually care about. It's hoping for a little more in the way of 8x40. I really need to find a outpost or a bunker. We haven't seen a single one yet. Alright, so delete. That one taken care of. It's another floor complete. I used which stair up? Forget which way I came down here. We got an up and a down right here, so where does this put me? Ah, the auto dock room. That'll work. So 2 is done, 3 is done. I think we had some progress on 4. It might be done, I'm not sure. Got a metabolic interchange, and then that goes down into the finale room. Let's find out. Ah, the prison. So, done. Uh-oh, I think we might be done. There are no doors to explore, so yeah, we're done there. Made myself deef again. Don't know if I actually dealt with whatever. Night Stalker, you're still trapped. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had nowhere to go in here either. It was just 2 endpoint rooms, barracks, and a prisoner containment with the finale. All right, done. I think we're out of here, except for I want to go get that metabolic interchange, for which I need to break into there. I don't have what I need with me to break in. Do I care? Got the gasoline fuel cell. I do kind of like the metabolic. Especially when you're big boned. Plenty of body weight to convert. What else did I leave behind? I've got the gas fuel cell, metabolic there, auto dock there, the extra gas fuel cell. I think before I make the decision on that, I'm going to go back up top, grab some of my CBMs, head over to the auto dock, and see what our install chances look like. So, can't do anything down here at the moment anyway. I think I have a fairly clear route in and out. Okay, 109 rounds. Might put it back away now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. That's there. Sig back. List is getting a little long. Oh yeah, I need to re-up my grenade. I'm down to, what, 10? Running low. Alright, take the anesthesia just in case we have some okay numbers. Oh yeah. More. So, we've got one single clean, ready to go power storage. That's going to be our major issue. So I do have the gas fuel cell. Don't have metabolic. Let's see what my numbers look like. Most of these I don't care much. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Nope. 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 Unfortunately, they're also... the use cases are so small. Thermal disc is not going to help me. Power armor interface, I'm never going to get a full set of power armor. Leukocyte breeder system, don't really care. Only matters for getting sick, which is not going to happen, and improving a healing rate, but I don't have enough power to reliably keep it running. It would be a big negative until I get a lot more power storage. Integrated tool set, I can just carry the tools. Infrared vision, I got a tool for that. Faulty fingertip razors, I still got to get sterilized. That one I got to clean, mend, and sterilize. With the gas, I don't really care about the cable charger. Never have problems that require blood filtering. And it's kind of clunky to eat batteries. And anti-glare almost never comes into effect either. So, we'll just go check the ones I grabbed up. See what our numbers look like. Oh yeah. I'll check the numbers, then we'll come back and dissect the cyborgs before they stand back up again. Okay, internal supplies, 3 arm splints, 2 leg splints. Cool. So, what are we looking at? It's not terrible numbers. Power storage is pretty easy. Go ahead and throw that in. You fail! Head damage. You're died. Sure, use that. Successfully installed. Now we have our power indicator. 0 MJ. Yeah. I think I'm gonna wait. There's no real point to installing these with such low power. I guess maybe I would get a little tiny bit of electrical protection before we ran out with only 100. And this is, I don't believe this requires power. So if I was going to do one, it would be this one. But 31% with already damaged body parts. I'm a little fearful of it. Yeah, I just don't think the benefit is worth the danger currently. I'd rather wait for the next opportunity, hopefully get an auto dock with a nurse bot. And if not, we'll continue raising the secondary skills as much as we can to bring these down another couple of points. How far off are we from the research facilities? Forget where we traveled from. Came south. That's the last one we mostly cleared. If we ran back to that, I could sterilize without having to do the whole auto dock thing. I don't know if I want to backtrack. This is where we suspect a central lab complex. Could be a far-ranging subway tunnel system, but I'm hoping it's more of a central lab. I think the plan last time was to do our things here, then we were going to roll back up to this radio tower in the daylight so we could get all this local stuff mapped in. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll head back this way during the daylight. We'll get the mapping. Maybe we'll drive around in this area to see if we can determine for certain if there's a central lab complex in the area. Not sure I want to retreat back to the research facility. Let's see if we get any more power storage from these cyborgs. If we can get 1 or 2 more power storage units, that'll get us up to 200-300. Then I might change my mind actually about doing the installs once we get them sterilized. So, cyborg. Effect. It's fine, the dock has splints if you break an arm. Yeah. Pretty inconvenient to have broken limbs when you have imperceptive healer. And of course, broken head or broken torso is just a little bit worse. Hey, look at that. 2 faulty burnt out bionics. Totally didn't expect that. Pretty good lab though. We had some fun here. Faulty burnt out and another power storage. Come on, 1 more power storage. 300 is getting to the point where it's actually a fairly usable amount of power. Nope. Alright, so we're up to 300 total. I got 1 installed and we got 2 filthy that I can clean, mend, and I'll have to backtrack to get them sterilized, and then we'd have to come back here again, of course. I'm gonna ignore the metabolic. Gotta give some more thought. Whoa, a slime. Where did you come from, Mr. Slime? Interesting. Those are the primary things here. Auto dock onto metabolic below and the ammonia tank. Alright, didn't leave any stuff laying around. Get something to eat and then head on. What time is it? 1600? We got time. We'll get something to eat and we'll head on up to that radio tower. Let's have a cookie and a cracker. Good enough. Satisfied, slate. Cut bandage. Uh-oh. Oh, my torso took hits. That's right. Yeah, we'll just redo them. Alright, so our wounds are taken care of. Switch back to the SIG in hand. Giant wasp. How's the vehicle again? A little low on water, fine on fuel, still fine on power. Still haven't found a new belt of ammo for my Browning 50 cal. Otherwise, looks good. Been doing a little landscape arrangement. Uh-oh. Don't show me a giant wasp now. Don't show me 3 giant wasps. Wasn't I down here earlier and there were no giant wasps? It's not looking like a giant wasp nest, so I'm a little concerned. I think the giant wasps are all attacking. Yep, they're all going after the frigate fly. I wonder if they've got a nest in the forest further south and they chase the frigate fly up here. Barely hit him. He's got all those wounds, but almost no damage. Sure, a mutant housefly is able to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes from giant wasps, but I'll get cremated if they come over to me. Of course, he's got to come north towards me. So the frigate fly is dead. Go south, wasps. They are not south. They got about, I'm trying to remember their range, 12, 15 aggro range, so I'm probably okay from where I'm at, as if that's not a nest. Except for that guy that keeps coming farther north. I guess I could come out, get out of the vehicle and just take him down. Solve my problem that way. What kind of numbers do I have to swat them from range? About 26% from long range. I'm not sure if the noise will attract them. Let's find out. Yep. Critical hit for 45. Hit for 1. Getting closer. Glanced off. Glanced off. Oh, I hate these things. I hate these things. And more are coming. Not sure why that one has stopped coming towards me. It's a little weird. again. Yeah, that is a lot weird. Damn it. Didn't quite get that last one. Is he bleeding? He might bleed to death. He's got 3 bleed wounds. I think he'll go down to the bleed. And again. So that one just bled to death and died there. That one's got heavy artillery. He should also go down. Well, they do flee. They are animals still. But that one still had quite a few hit points when it just sat here, wherever it was sitting, and let me shoot it like 5 times. That's the weird part. Plenty of rounds still. A little overweight. What am I carrying that's making me overweight? Asia kit. And more medicine that I gotta... Oh yeah, all that stuff. That would definitely be the reason. And a predator has decided to show up. He's come to join the party. He heard the noise. I need to have do some melee combat against the predators. And a brainless... Come here, predator. Get over here quicker. He's gonna jump. Down he go. Alright, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go now. There's gonna be a queen at the top of this thing waiting for me. Knock gobbler and a brainless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No queen. I would like the map. And back down again. Get me out of here. Okay, that was interesting. Predator, hunter, killer, skeletal brute. Actually, I want to kill the the hunter killer zombie. Scoop up any grenades he's carrying. While not letting blood bank mosquitoes into the vehicle with me. Of course he's right in front of the boulders. Yeah, I'm not going to be going fast enough. Oh. One more tap. Not going fast enough for him. We're getting 0 damage. Need more... Oh, Hulk dog. Do not let him in the vehicle. Almost let him in. Almost. Alright, kick up the speed while we're on the cement here. We're up to 25, 28. That should be fast enough. Oh, damn it. I couldn't keep him on the bumper. Let him slide. More stuff joining the fun. Hoping I could turn and get him on the edge one more time. Another predator. Alright, got him under the wheels. Any grenades? Here. Wrenching tool, radio, no grenades. Oh well. Nothing fun. Waste of time. Alright, get me out of here. I don't care about the rest of these fools. Blood bank mosquitoes chasing another frigate fly. Poor flies got it rough. Alright, so our marker for the central lab was there. Or what we are hoping is a central lab. Let's head on back over here. So it's gonna have to be a forest tile if there's gonna be an entrance. Oh yeah. What did we uncover with our view? Forgot to check. Light industry, cow farm, camp. Oh! What do you think the chances? That's got to be a lab instead of a science lab. There's no way they're going to give me 2 science labs right next to each other. I can't be that lucky. Yep. Alright, so this is one of the square labs, not the old style science labs. What else we got? I don't need the library anymore. There is a subway. So yeah, unfortunately, given this, we got a subway access there. I haven't seen another one yet, but yeah, it could be just a subway lab, given proximity. I'd have to see I'd have to hear gunfire at a much wider range in kind of a big area to say that that's a central lab. So, anything else? Don't need the hunting supply store. Don't see any buildings that I really care about. Plus, we got a river bordering it, which would stop my movement. Can't get to that one easily without driving right through the middle of town. Or trying to transition through here with a ton of dogs coming out of that. Yeah, south and east is looking kind of rough. We could backtrack, but we got this river here too. I'm bounded by rivers again. I hate being bounded by rivers. Alright, we'll do a quick perusal. Chances I'm going to find or notice the entrance is fairly small. What we're looking for, though, if you've never seen a central lab complex, is there's going to be a spot, if there's a central lab in the area below us, there's going to be a forest tile, and on that forest tile, there's going to be a set of trees that are very tightly packed. There'll be a center space where there's a manhole cover, and then there'll be a tree to the north, a tree to the east, a tree to the south, and a tree to the west. So you're looking for kind of a cross configuration of trees, and then there will be a manhole cover in the middle. So sometimes, if you really try, you can just kind of scan through the trees and see if you spot that configuration, assuming you've got all the trees uncovered in an area. Nothing. I don't think it's here. I don't think that's it. Think so there either. Yeah, it's really hard to find central labs. Predator where? Out in the middle of the road. Yeah, subway connection is reliable, but I mean, you're only going to get one central lab on an entire overworld map section, so you'll occasionally run into them via subways, but it's hard to track them down via the above ground, via that manhole. I've accidentally run into one once, and I've tracked one down one other time that I located by gunfire sounds, but other than that, especially now, it was a little easier in the past when we didn't, back in the good old days, because we didn't have the newer versions of the subway labs, some of which extend ridiculous distances. So if you heard gunfire and there weren't any lab buildings nearby, you knew you had a central lab below you. So it's a lot harder now. I'm not seeing anything over here. Now our noise indicator was there, so a central lab can sprawl out a pretty wide range. If we hear noise, if I go up this direction and we hear noise up here, that will help cement my feeling that we have a central lab, and then it might be up in this tree line. That's getting a little farther away from what we heard. But I'll keep scrolling down this edge, and if we don't find anything I think is worth checking, I'll run up here But, yeah, I think the chances are fairly light. Torch the forest. That takes a really long time, and only the trees burn, really, so it doesn't really help you all that much. You could walk through the forest and check the various spots a lot faster than it would take you to sit there and wait for the trees to burn. Alright, I am not seeing... That's close right there. If there was a tree right there, I'd go check that spot. Alright, let's switch over to here. The music is, it's a sound pack for Cataclysm, but the music itself is from a music artist called Co.Ag. You can look them up. I've got them linked in my YouTube info screens for the videos. I'm not seeing anything. The only other way to try to find one would be to hit whatever sewers are nearby and hope there's a connection to one. Alright, from here, I think we're gonna spin around. We haven't heard any gunfire over here either. So let's head back up where we heard the gunfire earlier. Part of the problem is the gunfire may have stopped because the turrets shot all the local zombies and they're on a timer before they stand back up again. So it's not, oh, there's a shot. Northeast and below. So not too far off of our marker. So somewhere up here. But again, if we don't hear gunfire pretty far distance in some other direction, chances are pretty low that it's a central lab. Yeah, if I don't hear gunfire up here somewhere, there's not much chance the lab entrance is in these trees. Noise. I think I'm gonna have to decide that that's probably a subway lab. A really, really long subway to this point, because there's no subways anywhere near this area. The closest ones we've seen are way the hell over here. So, given what we know, let's see. Path of movement is not blocked. We could go up this direction or up that direction. I know there's another river network. Trying to decide if I want to go take a look in another one of these labs. I really want to get into just a subway system. I was hoping to find a city that had a subway entrance like right on the outer edge. This might be the closest I can get. Just I got so many super high level zombies now because of the 8-speed evolution. do what to do. The other option is to drive back to the research facility, get those other 2 power storage cleaned up. I'd rather get a few more before I go do that. I'm trying to remember. Did I ever install, or did I ever throw a autoclave into the back of the vehicle? Yep. So I could do the autoclave and not have to worry about getting a research facility. So that's not really binding me into the position. So I'm not too concerned about going back to the west. Do I want to go peek into here? Really the question, I think. Even better would be finding a subway in a tiny town like this that I could just annihilate. It's when you say the new science labs, it's really hard to answer because there's like 3 or 4 different kinds now. So they can vary quite a bit. Plus you have the Transcoast Logistics Labs, plus there's a lot of variations now, a lot of randomization. The only main differentiation is the old style labs, which are old science labs on the top of the map. These are the more set square design labs, but there are a few variations. And then when you follow the sewer networks, there are other labs, modular labs. There's 2 or 3 variations there. Some of them, yes. Many of them, no. Let's go peek at it. Let's go take a look at the lab. I'll probably we only got about 10 more minutes in this stream, so we'll go peek at it real quick, and over the weekend I'll make a decision on where I want to go or what I want to do. We can always, like I said, just roll north. So let's do that. Alright, back up and around. Hey, mosquitoes. Oops. Keep going. So yeah, some of the labs have mutagenic facilities. They're called modular labs now, and there can be some they're pretty dangerous. I haven't been in them enough to, I was hoping to get into some this run. I haven't been in them enough to give anybody real advice or information on them. Might go down and peek at the city real quick, see what the density looks like down on that corner by the river. Let's go peek at the lab first. Gunfire. So, if we just sit here for a while, we can let the robots and the turrets... So when you first approach one of these, when your reality bubble intersects it, that's when things go live in the area, quote-unquote. So now, the robots, the turrets specifically, and the manhacks, and the skitterbots, and so on, are fighting the zombies. So if I just sit up here for an hour, I can wait it out and let the robot zombie war finish up, then go down inside, and the robots will have done a lot of the killing for me and thinned out the zombie horde. Then I've got zombie revivals between 6 and 12 hours. It's random within a certain range, so roughly 6 to 12 hours before a freshly killed zombie will stand up again. So it gives you a window of opportunity to dive into the place, pulp as many of the corpses as you can, so you don't have to deal with them. So make sure if you are going to take advantage of that, that you know how that works, and you kind of time it or prepare for it. So, right now the turrets are going to town. And it's fine right where it's at. Stop driving. Reload. Big. From the loose rounds. That gives me 50, 80 rounds. That's plenty per trip. Whoops, forgot my headlamp. Headlamp zeroed out again. Constantly do that. Too bad I don't have any replacement batteries for it. Alright, gear's still in good shape. Got my normal weapons loadout, my tools, my meds. Oh, forgot to use that map. Survivor map, show me where an outpost is, please. I need an outpost or a bunker. We have had none. Nuns! Most of this up here I think I got from another map. So, outposts, no bunkers. That's probably all a big lake. No info there. Nope. Damn it. I just can't find any. I've lost track of how much traveling we've done now. And we came down from that direction. Wandered around a whole bunch of this area. That's still not all of it. I think we still have a few areas like over here that I didn't show. I think we started somewhere up over here. But yeah, huge amount of area. Not one single bunker or military base. Or not military, I don't care about military bases. They're on my do not go to list. But no bunker, no outpost in all of that travel. Alright, let's go ahead and wait 30 minutes. Oh, they're still shooting. Do one more 30 minutes. We'll head on down. Yummy drinks. V8. Any books? You always want to come in here, by the way, and check for books. And food if you're super early game. Between the front desk items, sometimes there'll be some decent items here for super early game. Plus the vending machine, and then books in that room. So even if you're not planning on going down into the lab. How many ID cards are we down to? Are we out yet? Oh, 6 still. Alright. Headlamp on. How bad is it? We got gasoline zombies, black ops zombies, we got spilled gasoline, we got poison clouds. Yeah, that's not quite thinned out yet. That's kind of ugly looking. Let's pop back up. Let a little more time go by. Not hearing any more gunfire, unfortunately. There's only, I want to say there's only one turret, but we had turret, it was showing me turret fire in 2 different areas, which scares me a bit. What a mess. Of course, gasoline zombie. Gonna set me on fire, and I'm gonna lose all of my gear again. Including my chainmail, which I really can't afford. I need you to not be so close, Mr. Gasoline Zombie. Alright, it's the exact same starting basic floor plan as what I'm used to. So with the square labs. Back to our vehicle. Alright. Oh, that. Got a little warm, did it? Didn't even notice. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to go into this. The chances I'm going to get something useful in this version are pretty small. And it's a lot of slogging. So that might be an opportunity to get into the subway. That little town doesn't have any. If nothing else, I get to see where the rivers are. I think this is going to be a really big lake. We could try blitzkrieging straight through the town. Just run the vehicle straight on south. Make the turn here or here so we can get over to this. We have the vehicle that could do it. It just depends on the roadblock situation and if anything hitchhikes on me too early in the process. What is that? 6 gun stores in that town? So, yeah, I'll have to think about it. I just don't find these labs very interesting or engaging. Well, we're at the point where the difficulty isn't really increasing any longer. We're in day 3 of summer, which I don't often get to. I'm usually done with my challenges before summer rolls around. But we've had 34 days go by at 8 times speed evolution. So most of the evolution is already occurred by this point at that rating. And it's odd now to see a normal zombie. Everything's predators and hulks and gasoline and all the super upgraded stuff. So in that case, in that sense, it's now easier on me because I don't care about time passing any longer. So if I need to spend some time leveling up some final skills or healing or that, I'm not worried about things evolving because we're not there yet to everything being fully evolved, but we're rapidly approaching it. So the difficulty curve is starting to flatten out again after that rapid ramp up that we had. I really like the increased speed. I think I'm going to incorporate it into my default settings from now on. Typically as my starting default when I'm figuring out what challenge I want to do and what I'm going to modify from, it's, in the past at least, it's been double zombies, half items, and then I usually fiddle with start dates or times and some kind of evolution. But I think I'm going to make maybe 6x evolution speed. This one was 8x. I think I might make either 4x or 6x. I like having it ramp up to the fun zombies. Not necessarily, depending on the challenge, of course. Not necessarily starting with all of them hopping around. I do those, but I think playing with that number is helpful and useful in my difficulty factors, so I'll probably do that. Unfortunately, though, for now, we have run out of time. 8 o'clock, 4 hours have gone by already. We had some fun times. Some good adventures, especially the very start. Solving our cliffhanger from Monday's episode. Still alive, still traveling. Got 1 CBM installed, super happy about that. But beyond that, I really need to I think it's the next TCL we get to, we're going to have to dive into, or the next town with a subway entrance. I'm just going to have to brute force my way into it. I'm going to get super tired of just driving around, so there's just not that left for us to do beyond those locations. And Map Gen has notoriously hated me, the Map Gen RNG, so I don't want to get too grumpy about it and inflict that upon you guys. So we'll see. We'll come up with something to finish this particular challenge out. But thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Greatly appreciated. I will be back over the weekend with some more streaming, probably some Myth of Empires, and I got one or two others I'm looking at. And we might start up with some more 7 Days to Die next week. Alpha 20 has landed. Or landing on Monday for folks to actually download. So I'll take a look at the changes there and see if we can have some 7 Days to Die fun again. Have a great evening. Let me see if there's anybody on that we can raid. None of the folks I know stream after me.